शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् नगति कुतोऽपि भयं स्तुवं तस्य यस्य श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरु श्रीचरणारविन्दम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदाय तुलसी देवी प्रियाय केशवसच विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे लाउडली हरे राम 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 हरे। वन मोर टाइम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री चैतन्य चैतन्य। We heard about Satang Prasangam Amridya Samveda Bhavanti Hit Karna Rasayana Katha, the nectarian sweet pious fastings of Krishna, is pleasing to ears and heart. We heard from the perspective of what the gopis are saying, from the Gopi Geet, this is what is Krishna Katha about, which gives pleasure to ear and heart. And at the same time, it also gives some pain in the heart. That is called Vivartaha. Vivarta. Prem, Vilas, Vivarta. The top, very high and topmost, relishing of that Unnat Ujjwal Ras, Prem, Vilas, Vivarta. So right now I'm not going to discuss that. It's a very high topic. The next verse says, ईश्वर स्वरूप भक्त सार अधिष्ठान भक्तिर हृदय कृष्णेर सतत विश्राम. Those devotees who are all times absorbed in Krishna bhajan, they are known as the Swarup of Krishna. Because why they are known as the Swarup of Krishna? Because Shri Krishna eternally resides in their heart, and not only just residing, but residing with ultimate happiness and bliss in the heart of devotees who are always nimajjit, absorbed in Krishna bhajan. Yes, that's the meaning of the word. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains further, those devotees who have the concept of Krishna being Satchidanandamay, only in their heart, hmm, only in their heart, Krishna resides with its complete bliss, not in any other heart. That's all. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that's all. So the Prabhupada further explains this. Only Ishwar means Krishna is. Why is not Ishwar? Ish means Bhagwan, and Var means the superior among all other Bhagwans. And that's why we have this verse, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karanam Karanam. There are many Ishwars, but Param Ishwar is Sri Krishna. And he is the cause of all causes. So that Ishwar, Shri Krishna, is only non-dual absolute truth. That Krishna, that Ishwar, is Sarva Shaktiman. Sarva Shaktiman, possessor of all potencies. Whereas devotees, bhaktas, are Shakti Jatiya, means they are shelter of worship. And they come under the category of Shakti. Because who are Jivas? From where Jivas appeared? From the Jiva Shakti, means marginal potency. Therefore, Jivas are Shakti Jatiya. Shri Krishna is Shaktiman, possessor of potency. And Jiva is potency itself. Jiva means those who appeared from marginal potency of Krishna. So they are Shakti, whereas Krishna is Shakti Man. Jiva cannot be Shakti Man. Jiva cannot be possessor of potency. Yeah. So these devotees, the pure devotees of Sri Krishna, I will explain further. Let me just complete this translation. This commentary of Srila Prabhupada. Devotees who have this seva vritti, the tendency to serve Sri Krishna, and they're absorbed in, all the time they're absorbed in bhajan of Sri Krishna. Therefore, they are known as bhaktas, and they are Shakti Tattvas. They are Shakti Tattvas. Like other day we heard, Shivas Pandit is Shuddha Bhakta, but Gadadhar Pandit is Antranga Bhakta. They are in Panch Tattva, but Shivas Pandit is Shuddha Bhakta, but not Antranga Bhakta. Whereas Gadadhar Pandit is Antranga Bhakta. So the term Antranga Bhakta, intimate Bhakta, is inclusive of Shuddha Bhakta. Means those who are Antranga Bhakta, they have to be Shuddha Bhakta. But those who are Shuddha Bhakta, they might not be Antranga Bhakta. Understand? Like Srila Gurudev explains. Rupa Manjari is present in Rupa Goswami, but Rupa Goswami is not present in Rupa Manjari. Understand? Radha Krishna is present in Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu is not present in Radha Krishna. Strange, huh? Even though they are combined form of Radha and Krishna. But this is a mystery. Similarly, Shuddha Bhaktas and Antaranga Bhaktas. All Antaranga Bhaktas have to be Shuddha Bhaktas. There is no other way out. There is no shortcut. But all Shuddha Bhaktas might not be Antaranga Bhaktas. And the heart of those Bhaktas is the resting place of Shri Krishna. Tumar Hide Sada Govind Vishram. Govind Kahe Namam Vaishnav Paran. How the devotee, the Bhaktas, what they are doing or what they have done, that Krishna is resting there. I can also claim, you can also claim, Krishna is in my heart. No, Paramatma is in our heart. And Paramatma is a portion of Shri Krishna. And Paramatma doesn't speak. He is only a quiet personality who is only witness, but is always quiet. He's not saying anything. He's guiding. As Chaitanya Guru, he guides, but he don't speak. What is the gravity of bhajan? What is the what is the influence of bhajan to invoke Krishna in the heart? Whereas Paramatma is already there. But Krishna has some conditions where I have to sit, which heart I have to sit. He's not sitting in the heart of the demons. He's not sitting in the heart of demigods. He's not sitting in the heart of human beings. That means he's beyond three modes of nature. He can't be in the mode of goodness or in the passion or ignorance. He is in nirgun state, beyond three modes of nature. So Krishna reside means resting in the heart of those who are in also in nirgun state, beyond three modes of nature. Understand? Whereas Paramatma, he as Paramatma is another manifestation. He is present in everyone's heart. So it's not wrong when he's saying Samoham Sarvuteshu. Name Dveshti Asti Name Priya. I'm equal to all the jivas. Means I'm a Paramatma, same size in everyone's heart. Right? But Shri Krishna getting controlled with the love of the devotees, get binded in the heart of the devotees. 11th canto Bhagavatam. Pranayana Rasena Ditangri Padma Visarjit Hidam Nayasya Sakshad Hari Ashnotopi Granasha. Pranayana Rasena Ditangri Padma Sabhagati Bhagavat Pradhan Uttam. Something like this. But the important point in this sloka is Pranayana Rasena Ditangri Padma. The devotee has binded the Krishna, controlled Krishna in the heart with a rope. What is that rope? The rope of the nerves inside, the veins inside? No. the rope of love. So many instances, this prema is compared to. In this verse, 11th canto Bhagavatam explains prema is like a rope which bind. That rope which can't be seen, but that rope can bind. An animal can also be binded with a rope, but also without rope. Yeah. Similarly, uh, prem, with that prem, devotee bind Krishna in the heart. So here, pranena rasena, jitangri padma. The meaning of the verse, I'm just focusing on this point, that prem is compared to as a rope which binds Krishna. But prem is also compared to as kajal. Premanjan churitam bhakt vilochanena santa sadev hidesh vilokayanti yam shama sundar achint gun sarupam govindamadi purusham tamam bhajami. That prem is also compared to as anjan, this kajal, the black kajal, which gives strength, enhance the vision, means from the gross to the subtle vision. Anyone who sees Krishna with that eyes of prem can can only see Krishna. There is no other way. But who is smearing that kajal in the eye, on the eyes? Premanjan churitam bhakti vilochanena santa sadev hideshu vilokayanti. That sant, the sadhus, hideshu vilokayanti, seeing Krishna in the heart. How? With that prem of kajal. So many places, the prem is considered to be as rope and also to be as kajal. Radharani and Krishna not dancing in Vrindavan, although they are dancing. But who's making them dance? That prem. Oh, prem is making Krishna dance. Prem is making Radharani dance. Prem is making the gopis dance. And by seeing all of them, prem start dancing itself. Hmm. That Supreme Lord is running, is dancing on the tips of the gopis with their indication. Motherly gopis. Krishna, Krishna is begging, give me a cup of buttermilk. No, first you have to dance. And Krishna is dancing to his all expertise for 30 minutes, 1 hour, according to their calculation. And then he's getting this cup of buttermilk. Who is making them dance? Prem. कृपया सी स्वबंधने दिष्ट परिश्रमा कृष्णा कृपया सी स्वबंधने Yashoda Maya sweating want to bind Krishna. Krishna don't want to get in that bandhan, in that bondage, but prem binded Krishna. That prem binded Damodar, means Radharani binded Krishna, and his name is Radha Damodar. Yeah. So when we hear this term that Bhagwan is controlled in the heart of the devotees with that prem. So what is the meaning of those devotees? One can consider, oh, I'm also a devotee, yeah? I got initiated almost 20 years back. I'm chanting this mantra, I'm chanting our mantra, I'm doing all services, etc., etc. Yes, but still Krishna is not in the heart. someone else in the heart. So many people are in the heart. Big population is there in the heart. Big population, along with all bacteria. That means so many souls, along with one soul which we are. But the super soul means that Sri Krishna, when he will come and come sit in our heart. So beggars are not choosers. We can't claim, we can't even beg, we can't even choose. Krishna, please come and sit in my heart. Why? I know I'm not able to get rest. How Krishna can come and sit in the heart and can get rest? I'm restless with so many things around me, with so many of my desires, with so many of my issues. I'm so restless. I'm expecting Krishna can come in the heart and he can get rest here. No, still, Prabhu, please come and sit. I'll make you sure. I'll not trouble you. Just come and enjoy there. Krishna said, no. How is possible? Yes, when you come to the state of Nirgun, beyond the modes of nature, I will think of it. But when we say devotees, Krishna is sitting in the heart of devotees. What kind of devotees? Those ragatik bhaktas in their heart. Any evidence? Hanuman. Hanuman showed in his heart. Not Paramatma, Sita Ram. Eternal associate of. That means this is where his absorption is. He was being asked, right in the assembly, Hanuman, what do you think of yourself? You are cutting this jewels with your teeth and throwing away the necklace Sita Devi has given you. You are offending Sita Devi. He said, no, I'm checking if there is Ram in those necklaces or not, in those pearls or not. So what do you think of yourself? Is Ram in your side? Is Sita Ram in you? Otherwise, just like you're saying these pearls have no value, they are like a stone. What do you think of yourself? Then Hanumanji showed right in front of everyone. He ripped apart his chest. Everyone saw Sita Ram and everyone astonished. What? Ragatri Bhaktas. Who's sitting in the heart of Radharani? राधा जी के मन में बसे घन श्याम श्याम की मुरलिया में राधा जी को नाम राधा जी के मन में बसे घन श्याम श्याम की मुरलिया में राधा जी को नाम. Sham, Krishna is residing in the heart of Radharani. She wants to take out Krishna from the heart. चित्तकारी तवा होते विषय चाय लगाए थे यत्न करी नाही काड़ी वारे तुम्हार ध्यान शिक्षा कर लोकीय हसमर स्थान नहीं करो विचारे. We are trying our best, Radharani saying, Gopi saying, to engage our mind, heart, everything in enjoying our senses or in household activities. But our situation is too bad. We don't want to remember you. Just go out from the heart. Krishna said, no, I can't. Because I sat in the heart. I'm standing in the heart with three-band form. So I got stuck there. I can't even go out. Standing in three-band form. That's the reason why, there are many reasons why three-band form. Many reasons. Yeah. Some says because he lifted Govardhan hill When he lifted Govardhan Hill, there's so much burden. Then he bent. Some says because what to speak of lifting Govardhan Hill? Hmm. He's lifting the man of Radharani. That is too high and that is too heavy than Govardhan. Too high and too heavy. The man, the sulky mood of Radharani. Krishna said, it's very easy to lift Govardhan Hill, but it's so difficult to lift Radharani's man. By the way, why Krishna manifested Govardhan pastime? Krishna is present in the heart of all Brajavasis. Yes? Why he manifested Govardhan? Many reasons for this. One very interesting reason. Who is Indra who can come and challenge Krishna and Brajavasis? How dare he can? Not possible. In India we have a phrase saying, भगवान की इच्छा के बिना एक पत्ता भी हिलता नहीं. Not even leaf move without the desire of Krishna. There's a common saying in India. Not a leaf moves without the desire of Krishna. When everything is with the desire of Krishna. Anvay Vyatirek, direct or indirect cause. Sometimes direct cause, sometimes indirect cause. But what to speak of Raj, Vrindavan? Everything. What is the cause? Krishna is the cause here for everything. When he wakes up in the morning, when he gets up in the morning, then there is sunrise or daylight. When he sleeps, then it's night. Okay, we have full moon and we have new moon. Purnamashi, Purnima, and Amavasya. What is the meaning of Amavasya? When there is no moon, dark, right? It's called new moon, dark. When this Amavasya, it comes every 15 days, right? Yes or no? And Purnima come once a month. Amavasya come once a month. Purnima come once a month. Full moon day. So what is Amavasya in Braj, in Vrindavan? When Krishna is not with Radharani, that's Amavasya. It's dark. Understand? When Krishna is with Radharani, that is Purnima, full moon. The effulgence of Radharani, Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi reflects along with Krishna. There is Chandra, full moon. When Krishna is alone, not with Radharani, dark moon, means new moon. Dark. Because his complexion is dark. Then no leaf move without the desire of Krishna. In Braj, especially in Braj. How dare Indra can do this? All this big episode happened. And so much reciprocation happened. The tasting, relishing of 12 rasas all the time. Lifting Govardhan Hill and many other things. That's actually one offense of Krishna. Because of that offense of Krishna, the whole episode of lifting Govardhan and all these things happen. This is not according to Tattva, this is according to Ras Vichar. And that is, you have heard gopis are of four kinds, sorry. Swapaksha, Vipaksha, Suritpaksha, and Tatastha. Swapaksha means those gopis which are favorable to Radharani. Lalita, Vishakha, Rangadevi, Sudevi, Champaglata. Yes. There are one group which is Vipaksha, unfavorable. Shabya, Shama, Chandravali. And sometimes Krishna to enhance the union, the meeting with Radharani. He intentionally goes to the camp of Chandravali, counterpart. And there he stayed for long and making Radharani wait for him. And then sometime he comes with the marks on a garland or on his clothes, the marks of sindoor and all this. And that's why Krishna is of four kind of Nayak. Anukul, Shat, Drisht, Dakshin. When he come and speak open lie, that is Shat. Open lie. Rather than asking why you delayed. No, I was coming from the forest. My clothes got stuck in the bushes and there were so many thorns. And you see the marks? You see the marks? Open lie. Similarly, once upon a time, Radharani was waiting for Krishna. And Krishna went to the camp of Chandravali. And there, Chandravali served Krishna so much. And Krishna didn't notice his feet, his whole lotus feet, got smeared with kumkum, the red flag from Chandravali. When he came with that kumkum, while walking, he observed, he noticed on the way, while he just very near to Govardhan, kumkum. If Radharani will see this, what's going to happen? Oh, she'll be so upset, man. And I have to do so much to pacify her. So much to do. What can I do? Then he's trying to remove this marks, which is on his lotus feet. He's trying to scrap his feet on the Govardhan Shila. And everywhere this red marks in Govardhan, wherever he's walking. Now he's thinking, oh, if Radharani and her maid servants and Sakhis, they will see this and inform Radharani, what's going to happen? Durjay man, so difficult to pacify her then. Indra, come quickly. Wash Govardhan hill. Bring the best clouds you have. The clouds which come at the time of annihilation, pralay. And Indra is the servant. Yes, Prabhu, yes, coming. And he showered. Heavy rain. Boom, 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 boom. Why? To clear those marks. So that Radharani should not see that. And he brought, on the pretext of this, to hide this mark, he called all the Brajvasis, hey, come under the Govardhan, come under Govardhan. Because if anyone see on the top of Govardhan, they will see red marks. But if they are under Govardhan, no one can see this. So tricky, yeah? Under Govardhan, no one can see on the top. So they all are under. How about when water falls? So Indra is cleaning immediately Govardhan. All these marks. Then what happens? Water falling. Then Krishna remembered Mahadev. He always doing serving me in so many ways. Sometimes unfavorable situations, drinking poison, giving boon benedictions to asuras. Now I'm in trouble. This water, if falls on the ground, everyone will see why the water is red. And every point will come to me. Mahadev said, okay, I'm coming soon. He brought his trident and like a chakra. Everyone is there to serve Krishna. Why? He's only scared of one person. He's scared. Krishna is not bold and brave. Yes, outside Braj. when he claims, Aham Sarvasva Prabhu, I am the Lord of everyone. Everything emanates from me, bold. But in Braj, it's not bold and brave. What is there? Darpok. Darpok means coward. And because of this, the whole episode of Govardhan, Shiva came with trident and chakra and soaked the whole water. Still, some drops were falling. And Krishna invoked Agast Rishi, who swallowed the seven oceans like this. Agast Rishi, come, save me. Agast Rishi came and swallowed the whole water. No single drop of red color water falling on the ground. Everything is dry. Yes, this has been happening. Everything is clean and washed. Krishna understood. He got indication. Yes, everything is clean, fine. You see, I lifted Govardhan. How dare Indra? You troubling me? You troubling Brajvasis? Just a natak, a drama. And after 7 days, keeping Govardhan down. Indra has done his task. And Krishna just doing a drama. Only for one reason. He is not brave there. He is not even brave when he's playing with his sakhas. Yes. And they are putting Krishna on the ground, throwing Krishna on the ground. And sometimes Krishna boldly say, oh, come, who's there to fight with me? When Sridham comes, Krishna starts shaking. Externally, he's not showing off. But internally, seeing Sridham, Krishna is trembling. And what to speak of Yashoda Maya? Trembling. But in Madhurya Ras, which is the topmost, that Ras is what when Krishna is, it's the Madhurya Ras is topmost. And the intensity of Krishna to get fearful is also topmost. Yes. Therefore, because of this one reason, fear, this whole episode happened. How you can say Krishna is like this? Any acharya said like this? Yes. The most Rasik scripture is Geet Govind, written by Jayadev Goswami. How many years back? Even prior to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu used to relish Geet Govind, written by Sri Jayadev Goswami, along with Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramanand Rai. And what is relishing? Geet Govinda, the songs of Geet Govinda, right? The very first verse of Geet Govinda explains the invocation. The Mangala Charan Shlok says, Krishna is covered. Meghumadurambam Vanbhumi Shama Tamala Meghumadurambam Vanbhumi Shama Tamara Nattam Dhiruyam Tamem Tadye Radhe Graha Praptyam Ittam Nanda Nideshika Pratyadhaja Kunjam Dhruvam Radha Madhava Yajanti Yamuna Kule Rahe Kelaya Radha Madhava Yajanti Yamuna Kule Rahe Kelaya. Covered. Right in the very first verse explains this. Radharani addressing to a Sati, hey Sati, see dark rain clouds and in this dense forest, everything is getting so dark. Krishna is Darpok, is covered. Radharani is saying to Sati. He gets scared and fearful. So take care of Krishna and bring him to the bank of Jamuna. This ordinary meaning means the simple meaning, but there are many other details of that. So in the heart of these Ragatmik Bhaktas, that's the point where I started saying, in the heart of those Ragatmik Bhaktas, which are known as Vishuddha Sattvas, Krishna not only reside, resting in their heart. And not only resting, is enjoying being there. This is what the commentary says. He's always enjoying that ananda, that bliss. And he also gives in that heart itself to his own devotees, in which heart Krishna is residing. While residing in the heart of my devotees, Krishna is relishing, enjoying his saundarya, his beauty, and his madhurya. And with that, he's making his devotees also relish his bliss. Because in the heart of those devotees, there is no lamentation. And in the heart of those devotees, there is no desire. There is only one desire. May Krishna, you can peacefully enjoy your pastimes or you rest in my heart. Then Krishna rests and resides in the heart. If he comes in our heart, imagine what's going to happen. So restless all the time. That's why Tumar Hide Sada Govind Vishram. In the heart of Ragatmik Jans, Ragatmik Bhaktas. But can Krishna comes and sit in our heart and rest in our heart? Yes, possible. How is possible? Ragatmika Anusmritya Saraganuga Uchate. When one performs Raganuga Bhakti, and Raganuga Bhakti is what? Raganuga Bhakti is what? Ragatmika Anusmritya Sacha Raganuga Uchate. Following the footsteps of Ragatmik Jans means the eternal associates of Krishna, they are Ragatmik. Following the same standard or the same style of that service to Krishna is Raganuga Bhakti. Then Krishna comes and sit in the heart. Then, otherwise, he openly declared, Aishwale Shithil Prem Nahi More Preet. In Chatran Chetamil. Sakala Jagat Kare More Vedi Bhakti. Vedi Bhakti Te Vrajabhav Paite Nahi Shakti. Everyone in the whole universe, they worship me in a mood of opulence. But with that mood, I cannot get control. Aishwarya Shithil Prem Nahi More Preet. When there is so much opulence mood, the love cannot be developed. I cannot come and sit in the heart. But when there is Raganuga Bhakti being performed, and that Raganuga Bhakti is which comes from the heart of Ragatmik Bhaktas, then Raganuga Bhakti, then it's easy for Krishna to come and sit because then there is Rag, then there is Rati, means then there is attachment. This is what Krishna is longing for. Otherwise, Kal Yavan, and there's so many demons who are running, chasing Krishna, they can't hold on Krishna. But that same Krishna is running in the courtyard of Yashoda Maya. And Yashoda Maya also running after Krishna. He's not even turning back to see how far is Maya. How far is Yashoda Maya? He's not even turning back and see why. Because if I turn back and see, then my speed will be decreased. And Yashoda Maya will get opportunity very easily to grab me. So he's not even looking back to see how far Yashodama is, just running. And Yashodama immediately catch him. Whereas Kalyavan and others, no, something is lacking, even though he's same with everyone. And that is what? Prem. प्रेम धन बिना व्यर्थ दरिद्र जीवन दास कोरी वेतन मोर देह प्रेम धन. Because of that love, that prem, he can even come to the house of Vidura and satisfied with that banana peel. Whereas he's rejecting those 56 professions in the house of Duryodhana, and he's satisfied with that. Because of this prema, he is ready to even eat the raw flat rice of Sudama. Not even cooked, no spice, no ghee, raw. That's why devotees like Sudama and all, Krishna resides in their heart. That's why they are not in demand of getting anything, because they were so valuable jewel in their heart. They have this, so they don't need anything else. Fully satisfied with this jewel. And Krishna is resting there. Actually, it's not resting there. It's troubling the devotee there. Krishna is troubling the devotee. Get up. People are suffering in this world. Go and preach. Amara agya guru haya taro hi desh. My order. Go everywhere and preach about Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Karo Krishna Krishna. Amara agya. It's my order. How can you disobey me? That's my order. Go and preach. But with practice. This also important. Preaching by practice. Amara agya guru haya taro hi desh. There are also some other meaning of the word, the verse or the statement Krishna residing in the heart. So there is one form that Krishna has been with 6 opulences. That Sri Krishna comes and sits in the heart. But that seva vritti, otherwise we will lose hope if we hearing all this, that Krishna can only sit in the heart when the heart is pure. Whereas our heart is full of impurities, contaminations. There is no hope for us then. Leave it. No. There is no hope. Yes, Krishna manifests in the heart. How? With that seva vritti, with the tendencies, the inspirations, which is Krishna Unmukh. Krishna Unmukh, which are inclined towards Krishna. One feels the presence of Krishna. What's the evidence? Shri Goswami Pad. Tunde tanuvritunate tundavali nabde karne krodh gatam nigatete sarvindra karnadbhuta spriham chet prangan sangani vijayete sarvindriyam kritim. When the holy name dance in the courtyard of the heart, all the senses get inert. In this way, Krishna also come and sit in the heart of devotees. So not necessary. He as means Krishna, but as his holy name, his qualities, and his pastimes. That's also, in other words, that's also known as Krishna being personal with us and personally situated in the heart. Acharyas, how we can say Krishna is in your heart, Gurudev? Yes, Krishna is in the heart. How Krishna is in the heart? The name, form, qualities, and pastimes fully absorbed in that, and they are in the heart. This is another way of Krishna can come and sit in the heart. So, what is that bhajan? The ninth state is prema. Prior to that, Krishna never manifests in the heart. Prior to that is bhava bhakti. And in the stage of bhava bhakti, there is some kashayas. Kashay means some impressions, very subtle impressions, which have not manifested, but there is a tendency they can manifest. Right? This is bhava bhakti. It's not manifested, but there is a tendency it can manifest. But because the tendency is there, that's why bhava bhakti cannot be termed under the prema bhakti. And that's why there are three divisions: sadhan bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. Why bhava bhakti is written between? Why not after sadhan bhakti is prema bhakti? I explained earlier. The goal of sadhan bhakti is bhava bhakti. Kriti sadhya bhave sadhya. The goal of sadhan bhakti is bhav bhakti, and bhav bhakti is prem ankur, the sprout of prem, a spark of that prem, a sprout of that prem start manifesting in the stage of bhav bhakti. That's why this platform is there in between. That's the sutra, and that's why bhav bhakti cannot be termed as prema bhakti, or bhav bhakti is prior to prema bhakti, because no offense is there, no ill motives are there, nothing like that. But kashayas are there. In a dormant state, it's not necessarily they're going to manifest, but in a dormant state. Yeah. And then practicing the same procedure of Shravan Kirtan, Smaran, Shravan Kirtan Adi Bhakti, even in that Bhav Bhakti, with a more purified, pure consciousness and elevated consciousness, then one comes to the stage of Prema Bhakti. Then, and when there is Prema Bhakti, Shri Krishna Akarshnika, it drags Krishna, pulls Krishna, and make his manifestation in the heart. Because heart at that moment is Shuddha Sattva mind. That Shuddha Sattva which is present in the heart of your devotees, and it falls, it reflects in our heart on this stage. Then this means sadhan bhakti is there to invoke that Shuddha Sattva which is already present in the heart of your devotees. And that's why Ishwar Swarup Bhakta Tar Adhishtan Bhakta Hide Krishna Satat Vishram. Because Shuddha Sattva is there, Krishna is resting there. And we want that Shuddha Sattva to come and reflect in our heart. So following the process of Shravan Kirtan, this bhakti, not giving up after sadhan bhakti, it continues to bhav, on the way to bhav bhakti, the sprout of prem. And then And the Prem Bhakti, it get more condensed. What gopis are doing? Shravan Kirtan, Smaran. They are not giving up this. One gets Sarup Siddha Bhakti, then one gets Vastu Siddhi. Yeah, Sarup Siddhi and then Vastu Siddhi. Even in the stage of that Vastu Siddhi, Shravan Kirtan Smaran goes on and goes on with more condensed form. And then it's easy for Krishna to come without even calling out for Krishna. He come running and he wants to sit in the heart. And then Chet Prangan Sangani Vijete Sarv Indriyam Kritem. All the senses get inert because Krishna is dancing, who is Natvar. Then Krishna dance in the courtyard of the heart of the devotee. And that's why it's seen that Premi Bhaktas, they are not mad, but they act like mad. They are in Vishuddha Sattva, they are in Shuddha Sattva, beyond the modes of nature. So they act like a mad person, whereas they are not mad. It's Krishna is making them mad. Because Krishna is dancing in the courtyard of the heart. Krishna is dancing in all the senses. All their senses get Krishnized. Krishnized. Whatever they see, whatever they understand, whatever they feel, whatever they realize, whatever they perceive, everything is Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Understand? And this is how Mahaprabhu, being Jagat Guru, showing by his own example. See Nimai of Nadia, Nimai Pandit of Navdeep Dham, how he is so notorious, troubling everyone. And when he went to Gaya to perform oblation to his father, Jagannath Mishra, who left this world, Mahaprabhu got initiation from Shri Ishwar Puripad. And now he became Bhavuk Nimai, emotional. He came back to Navdeep, Mayapur, so emotional, crying and weeping. Crying and weeping so much. No more dancing or restlessness. Very grave. And he asked, "Oh Gadadhar, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna?" And Shri Gadadhar Pandit said, "Krishna is in your heart. Krishna is in your heart." And Mahaprabhu was trying to rip his chest. But Gadadhar Pandit said, no need to do this. Let Krishna take rest here. You see? So if we say Krishna is Vishnu, Vishnu means Sarvyapnotiti Vishnu, means Krishna is all pervading, and that's why another name of Krishna is Vishnu. When it's all pervading, he's also present in the pillar. Yes, he appeared as Narsingh Bhagwan. He appeared as Narsingh Bhagwan. So, okay. Bhakter Hide Krishner Satat Vishram. The heart of the devotees is actually the rest place of Krishna. Therefore, Ishwar Swarup Bhakta Tat Adhishtan. Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Hari. Krishna.